Hello guys, welcome back. So I just realized that my stream from yesterday of Baldur's Gate, only worked for about 15 minutes, so I'm gonna try to remember everything that I did. I'm not going back, but I'm gonna try to at least remember and explain it to you. So yesterday, there was... Wait a minute, what is this? Okay, so we're supposed to... Okay. So, Auntie Ethel from the Act 1, she is back. Unfortunately, it kind of sucks. I'm not gonna steal those cabbages. But she was in... Oh, wait. She was in... We killed her, right? She came back. Now she's down here, wreaking havoc. There was a lady that we met at the prison when we were arrested. And she's looking for her kid, and we're trying to help her find her kid, and then we met Auntie Ethel, and then Auntie Ethel's like, yeah, I ate her, so what? But I know that I can't kill her at this point. So we're gonna try and do a couple of things all at the same time. I just need to remember where to go. But also, for those of you who probably heard me bitching about my back yesterday, so I think I was just dehydrated. I was confused. I did not assume that that was the case because I had been drinking so much water while I was at work. But since then, I've had several days off, and I don't think I drank any water during the several days off. So yesterday when I woke up, my back hurt really bad. I'm just like, maybe I slept on it wrong, maybe I messed something up, maybe I woke me up or something. No, I just needed a bottle of water. So I feel really bad because I did it to myself. But these things happen. I have no idea where I'm going right now, so let me find Auntie Ethel. There's supposed to be so much going on down here, and hold on. This isn't it. Okay. So there are active crime scenes around the map, and for some reason, now that I'm streaming, I can't find any of them. Or I found a few, but there's a lot of them. There's a whole story that's associated with these crime scenes, and as a true crime lover, let's not go that way.
Must be blowing inland today. Bringing in the stench of the foundry. Belching smoke and metal.
Really want to get into that side quest, so give me a minute. I'm gonna find a building at some point that we can go into. Whichever happens first, whether it's the Auntie Ethel side quest or the true crime side quest. Whichever one happens first is which one we will pursue first. So give me just a moment while I wander around. If I can't find either, honestly, I might just look up a walkthrough, because I've done this mission like several times already, and I don't know why it's so hard to find something. I think I already broke into this building. Yeah, I already did that.
When you're older, you'll appreciate breaks. Yeah, older than me.
Oh, nope, we already did that. She's still watching that door, even though we already broke into the other side. Have fun with that. We already located this one. I don't think we found it yet, though.
Nah, the book and sex were the best bits of any book, really.
If you haven't played Baldur's Gate, this is
There's something going on here.
I recommend playing this.
I don't like it.
But if you want to play
Careful.
I guess.
I smell an ambush.
Are you sure it's not the flowers you're smelling? You may be allergic.
Hold on a second.
But better safe than sorry, I suppose.
Okay. Apparently that was nothing. Let me make sure my stream is still up before I do anything else. Okay.
I still remember our first date in this park, you know. There were certainly less fish.
Oh wait, let me, because we've already done a couple of fights, so let's go back to camp first. Oh, we also are now renting the top floor of this building because I guess some murders happened in it, and the guy was like, yeah, I'll give you a good discount if you'll stay up there, because maybe other people will want to stay here now that they're kind of scared because of the whole murder thing, you know. Words are hard, my bad. I forget how this, okay, it's over here. Ooh, let's check out our wifey real quick. Shadowheart. Shadowheart. There you be.
We can't just let Orin take one of our own, even if it's Lae'zel. We have to rescue her.
Oh, speaking of, Lae'zel was taken as well by Orin, the sexy murder god that I'm totally not into at all. Yeah, so we have to do that at some point, but we made an agreement. We made an agreement with Orin saying that we'll get oh, what is his name? We'll get Gortash, Lord Gortash. We'll get his netherstone, bring it to Orin, and then we'll fight to the death for her netherstone. And then whoever survives gets all 3 netherstones. So there's that we also have to worry about. Honestly, I think the hardest battle in this entire game is Gortash's, so maybe I'll do his first just because I've never done that before. But who wants to talk? Oh, is it? Oh, it is. Our boo thing.
Since we arrived in the city, I can't help but feel a little anxious. But I'm not sure I know why.
How can I help?
I don't think it's what happens if we fail that concerns me. We'll be beyond our worries at that point. I think what bothers me is what happens if we succeed. I've never been able to write my own future. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
It doesn't have to be a daunting prospect, just dream about what you like. Start at the beginning, imagine the day after we defeat the Absolute, what then?
Well, I want to save my parents, of course. Take them away. Far from Shah's influence. Someplace peaceful. Away from the city, perhaps.
Go on.
I'd like room for animals. Lots of them. All shapes and sizes, so long as they appreciate a warm fire and more affection than they know what to do with.
Don't stop now, what else?
I want to grow flowers. I want to be surrounded by colors every day. I'm tired of darkness.
Oh wow, that's a lot. Let's not. Anything else?
Yes. I want to share it all with you.
Oh, how
if you're willing.
Cute. How cute. Our goth mommy who's not so goth anymore. Oh my gosh. Of course I'm willing.
Then it sounds like I have everything I need. More of life than I'd ever imagined possible without Shah.
Actually, I'm gonna turn on this fan. Yeah, that's good. Alright, and I guess that's it. So... For some reason I thought we also had the owlbear. There we go. Got kind of lost there for a second. Oh no.
They say that home is where a person can be their truest selves.
Ew.
Without guile, without pretense. You did well to see off the Githyanki who had invaded mine. And now that you have seen where I come from, you know all there is to know about me. At least, all that matters. The flavors of my favorite fiddlehead soup, should you wish to experience it for yourself. The very first reward I gifted myself on completion of my first adventure. The garments with which I concealed and later constructed my appearance as the Emperor. We spoke of my relationship with Duke Berlin Stilme, a story I have told no one else. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal.
I don't know. The fact that you need to tell me that there's nothing else I need to know is kind of suspicious. Listen, alright, I might save scum this, and I don't know how anybody feels about save scumming, but I would rather not have to deal with the consequences of my actions, and this seems like a pretty good place to start not dealing with that. So, I'm gonna wait for this to save. I'm gonna do this last option. You do a great impression of a human, but you're not fooling me.
Your distrust of me will be your undoing.
Oof.
Would it make a difference if I let you read my thoughts?
You're an expert at mental manipulation. I don't trust anything you show me.
I will take that as a yes.
That's not what I said, at all. I've never seen this before. It's odd, but okay.
Did you like it? The truth. This was the alternative relationship we could have had. Aren't you glad I finessed my methods? But since you insist on thwarting my craft, let us be blunt. You are my puppet. Make no mistake, without me, you have no value.
Okay.
You will take me to the brain because you have no other choice. And once we are there, you will do exactly what I tell you to. And you would do well to reconsider unlocking your potential. Your puerile attachment to your material form jeopardizes us all.
You do it,
If
bitch.
I must, I will force you.
No, you won't. Finally, the mask drops, and you put so much effort into it. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. I always knew he was full of shit.
We are done here.
Hopefully we don't all turn into mind flayers now. That would actually kind of suck. Hungover. I didn't drink anything, did I? Who's over here? Oh, Mizora. Mizora.
Why the stunned face? You look like you've seen a devil.
You forced Will to make an impossible choice. Oh, also, after Will's father was forced to, I guess, make, Gortash the, Archduke of Baldur's Gate. They sent him to prison to be executed or something like that. I don't remember. But, yeah, so we were trying to get Will out of his contract, and then Mizora was like, well, I can help you find your father if you really want, like, wink, wink. But you have to give me your soul again, and then I think we probably did. I'm not sure, I don't remember. Oh, well, if I just read literally the choice I'm looking at, I would have, yeah. You better fulfill your end of the bargain.
I am a woman of my word. Go to Gortash's secret prison, and I'll help you spring Will's daddy free. Of course, you could always leave him to rot, but that would make Will's sacrifice worthless, and I know you wouldn't want that.
What do you have planned for Will now that your pact is eternally sealed?
Focus on the elder brain. I'd hate to clog that infected head of yours with needless details.
I'm sure my infected brain has room for a hint at least. Oh, well, we have a lot of charisma. There we go. Sorry, I'm emptying my incense holder. There we go.
Will's a gifted hunter, and Zariel's made her share of enemies in and out of the hells. Devils, demons, deserters. They're a great burden on the Lord of the First. Clause G, Section 9. Targets shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. The clause still holds. As long as Will doesn't tug on my leash, he'll be stalking only the wickedest prey. It's a win-win.
Fine, let's move on.
You have the best ideas.
You left Karlak alone. You didn't want her dead. What changed?
Oh, you
or didn't
are
you want
an
her
inquisitive
okay.
one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious.
What can you tell me about the hells?
The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus. My mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it. The delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy.
Never told me how the Absolutists captured you.
Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel, but those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all.
Let's see. If you're going to stay, I need something in return. No. Let's just... Are we still hungover? Okay, 4 turns, 3 turns. Let me just wait until I'm no longer hungover. Because I don't know if this is going to be a problem. 2 turns. But I don't want it to be. 1 turn. Alright, cool. So now, I'm not exactly... I need to stop breathing into the mic, my bad. Now I'm not exactly sure, Right. I remember what we were doing. Never mind. I lied. So we need to find... Where was that building?
As the tackiest architecture, matched only in disappointment by its threadbare paint selection.
Oh. We haven't even gone to most of that yet, so let's do that. Alright, and we're going... Nope. We're walking this way. And now, yeah. I don't think there's a way to get down there from here. But let's go this way, because I believe... Yeah, I completely missed all of this. I don't know why my brain just decides that some information does not matter. But I know at least one more of those crime scenes. Ooh,
what do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? I am so glad you asked.
Is there any way to get into that building from... Oh, yes there is.
Optimistic.
And
We're lost, aren't we?
No. Oh, is there something already in here? Oh, okay.
Why don't we...
So let's wait for this Steel Watcher to move along. And this Steel Watch to also move along.
Left, right. Down the stairs, and... Oh, was it up the stairs?
We're gonna wait. Ouch. Ouch.
I'm going to ask for directions.
No, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we?
Alright. Alright. Bloodied note. This scrap of bloodied paper is scrawled in an erratic, excitable hand. You've been picking where you shouldn't, pear tree. Pear tree? The fuck? Placing the lordling's fire spitters throughout my city. Disgusting. They leave no blood. There's no art to it at all. Just burnt ash and corpse cinder. I walk through a basement here as I pen this. It's rather large, roomy. They'd never find all the bits of you if I spread them out here properly. Okay, well, I would like to take... Let's just take it, thank you. Just... There we go.
Come on, open up.
How many inspiration? Still 11, let's go. Okay.
That corpse is huge. And is that a clown's arm? Dribbles, no doubt.
The effigy of Yagashura, who burned his mortality. What use his heart? He thought himself a titan. But died whispering for his mother. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood. Okay, cool. Either way, I don't care. What's in here? Cheese. Two soul coins? No, I'm gonna keep the Scourge. Where's that armor that we just got, though? I don't see the die, but I have, okay. But it's in here somewhere, apparently. I'm not consuming that. I will find it eventually. I really hope it's still in here. I just have too much shit, to be honest. There we go. And I believe... Okay. Was it this one? Yes, it is. Cool. Now let's keep going. We're gonna leave. I think there's another one. I'm trying to remember. There's one that will like lead me on this goose chase for the killer, but I don't remember where it's located. So we're just gonna have to wander around for a bit until we either run into it or I figure it out. Let's go this way.
Why don't we just retrace ourselves?
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
Okay, apparently I didn't investigate everything over there, so let's go back.
Oh, was it upstairs?
Quickly, 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 quickly. All the way in, bitches, please. Thank you. I'm pretty sure we don't need to sit down to investigate. You really don't want to lay in a bloody, English, bloodstained parchment. Messy splatters and deep red, or deep brown, or deep red-brown adorn this, scrap of parchment. Those wishing to face the Dread Lord's tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal must slay the targets on this list. Okay, here we go. And frame the corpses as a murder by a cult, the cult of the Absolute. Bring the victim's hands as proof of the killing. Walk in blood. For some reason I'm blanking on this word right now. It doesn't matter. Duke Baylin, Elfsong Tavern. Okay. let's see
Do
where
you
the
remember
next
which way we
murder
came?
is.
Left, left, right. Down.
Alright, Elfsong Tavern. Yeah, let's just go this way.
And how will we step into his new brilliant
What about Estra's comment? She always has something juicy.
I wonder if this was brewed with my blood.
Hey, you already got paid. No more work here. Plenty of rats elsewhere in the city. Go kill those.
I need to warn you, Chef. Your name is on a murderer's target list.
Rats? Murderers? Always knew the chef gig wasn't going to be easy. Do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept peeled for murdering types. Look at you, just lying around.
Okay, I guess that was it. And I guess he's good. So let's leave. Let's leave.
Lights are enough to make my eyes water. Afternoon.
Let's go to Cora. Ooh, Cora's the one who's
In my
gonna
opinion,
really start some
should have
shit.
still watching every Baldurian home.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
They do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury, I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
The wine scent is almost sickly sweet, with an acrid note just on the periphery. Poison.
No. Who on earth is Dolor? I must say, if this is a practical joke, it's not very amusing.
It was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face, and I will peel it from your skull should you interfere again.
Oof. Too bad. Yeah, Dolor's right there, so let's just... Oh, right, I don't have a bow and arrow. And I can't use any area of effect spells because all these people are still standing here. Invalid target. Invalid target. Okay. Let's see. What spells do I have? Wall of Fire. I don't want to do all that. Scroll of Fear. Let's not do that yet.
I still can't believe what that horrid man wanted to do.
Okay, dude. Is she still here, or did she run? I assume she ran, because she is nowhere in sight. Oh, of course, he just fucking left. That's great. So then I'll actually have to go look for the rest of these.
Over there.
Perhaps
Let's stick to donation.
Actually, let me do this. 8 damage? Are you serious?
Let's have some courage.
Speaks well, that
Parabellum!
Oh, that's Dolor, so he didn't leave. Okay, cool.
Need to act fast.
So let me try this one more time. Alright, he's dead. Paralyzed. What?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's do this. Disadvantage. Oh.
Black.
I got this.
I'm just gonna back up and stand over here.
Let's spill some blood.
Actually, let me see something real quick. I'm aiming for this one. Oh, psychic resistance. Okay, that would have been helpful a little bit ago.
Damn it! He got away.
Why, yes, Edvard.
Now it's only a matter of time before another
Can I
corner
call you
turns
Edvard?
up.
Well, Edvard, I do support Lord Gortash's campaigns.
Hello.
Alright.
Nice day for a walk.
So I've already talked to Cora. We're not gonna do that yet. I've already talked to him. Alexander. So let's go to the lower city.
Interviews, politics, gossip. All of it gets in that bloody Baldur's mouth rag. Except what the people actually want in a broadsheet. Puzzles.
Would you rather be stabbed in the gut or decapitated?
Decapitated.
President of Baldur's Gate, city of...
Let's see how to get there. Let's go this way, maybe? Yeah.
It's precisely in times of trouble that we need images of peace.
You're just making that up on the spot.
What if I gave you my break? Can I go back to selling gazettes then? No way. Boss says we can't. Here's a tip.
Latest Baldur's Mouth edition. Oh, dynamite. That looks
So how do I get in here? That isn't breaking in or breaking any laws. Oh. Oh, this one's already dead, I think.
Interrupting me.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to break in through that door. And so far, I don't see anyone that can stop me or get mad at me at this point. Let's make sure there's no... Oh, yep, there they go.
Wonder what's past this.
A nat 20. Alright, get in. Quickly.
That's curious.
What is? We've already found this list. Is this the one? No, it's not. So let's go back down. And down here.
Someone's sending a message.
Time to dance.
And I'm not sure I care for it.
Alright, well the game is still broken, so we're gonna have to do this without switching characters at all. Which kinda sucks, but we got it. Don't you guys... Shadowheart. I swear to God. That is a trap. Don't. Alright, we have the foot.
Smeared with paint.
Effigy
Among other
of
things. This must belong to
Abigail,
Dribbles.
whose sword on shredded wing. English. Fucking English. What use is pride? He thought himself a dragon, but died as a worm. Below is an exaggerated signature. Yep, got it. That's not. That is not. That is not. There we go.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Alright, well that one said it was trapped. Cool. And I guess that's it. Oh. Alright, I guess that's the faded scroll of whatever.
Best avoid that trap.
Yep. Got it. Disarm. Only 25 gold, but already got a whole bunch. No, well, I guess. Alright. Now I think we're done here. So let's go to the next murder victim. Because now I think... give me a moment. So we have his arm, we have a foot, we have a leg, torso, we already have his hand, right? Yes. So now, yeah, so we have arm, foot, leg, torso. Are we missing the other arm? Is that it? I think we're missing an arm. But then, wait. Alright. All we're missing now is, I think, an arm and his head. Can we walk back and pretend like we didn't just break into this room? Let's not do that. Let's just go this way.
Lovely. You might want to wash up first. Got a few souvenirs from the night stuck to your chin.
We're not doing that yet. I will see the building for that at some point, but I know that I can't actually do that side quest until I find a specific house that I'm looking for. How do I... Oh, something's definitely going on in there. You need to hurry.
It's unusual for prey to supply the tools of its own butchery. Razors, scissors, nail files. So many cuts one couldn't make. And yet, such a fleeting window. But then, who am I to deny the auspices of destiny? For we are celebrating, Master Figaro. You have the delicious honor of being my crowning achievement. Your body is my ultimate gift to my lord, Bard. Together, we shall transcend.
Stop right there. Screw you, Astarion.
A challenger. My lord tests me. This piteous hovel will be your grave, challenger.
Sorry.
One day I'll catch a break.
I have an area of effect spell, but I need it to not. Oof, I need to back up.
I could... God-forsaken line, a moment longer.
savor your final
Oh shit, don't do
breath.
that.
My last kill.
Okay, you'll deal with that one.
Ready for another round?
Probably gonna need you in here at some point.
I've got
so
it.
Let's set you up there. See if you didn't do anything from over here. Do I have to move it all? Yeah, I'd have to step right into the thing. So, do I have to move it all for that? Cool. And I'll have you deal with this one.
Maybe. I don't know how closely they watch it. He's down there to keep trash like us out.
And I'm not the best. God knows what else is down there and all.
So let's not do all that. Let's do this instead.
Can't even browse while he's with a client.
I'm ready.
Well, that's unfortunate, but suck my dick, I guess.
Fuck yes. Incoming.
Let's end this.
Oh wait, shit, I can't go back.
Business,
Can't you feel it?
Feel what?
I don't know. It's like a tingle in my spine. Can't show.
You sure it's not a trapped nerve?
Well, that's kind of unfortunate.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Ready for this?
I'm ready.
Missed this.
should have known it would be you. Thank you. If it had been the dwarf alone, we might have stood a chance. But these doppelgangers, they swarmed us. We were paralyzed before we even had the chance to fight back.
Those doppelgangers are tracking his progress. Apparently this is one of the rising star... This one's a rising star among the ballists.
A rising star, you say? Then there's more of these nutters running around. I thought as much. Devella Fountainhead, Constable of the Flaming Fist. I've been investigating the recent spate of murders across the city. I was on my way to the upper city when I heard a commotion. I stepped in to see if I could help. It's not every day you have the chance to catch a killer in action. Not even in this profession. These killings aren't random. In fact, they seem to be part of some sort of test.
That's what I
The
just told
killers
you.
paralyze their victims, take their hands as an offering for Baal, and make it look like the cult of the Absolute was behind it all. It grants them access to a tribunal. From what I could gather, it's some sort of rite of initiation for aspiring cultists to prove their worth. And it's taking place beneath Candle Hallow's tombstones.
I have a hand. I'll investigate the tribunal.
How did you... Perhaps it's best I don't ask. Do what you have to do. And I'll pick up where I left off. The upper city. When I'm done, I'll stop by the Basilisk Gate. If you've got anything to tell of your investigations by then, I'd love to hear it.
Okay, so where did that guy go?
I must say, I'm damn lucky you showed up when you did. Can you believe what that monster was doing?
A depraved mind will resort to terrible things. Unfortunately, yes, I've been hunting him for quite some time.
Truly? Then you're made of sterner stuff than I, friend. I'll confess, it terrified me greatly. Can you imagine dressing entirely in red? Jests aside, thank you. You forever have my humblest gratitude and a most generous discount on my wares.
Glad you're in good spirits. Fucking English. Glad to see you're in good spirits, Figaro.
In the face of such horror, I don't see that I have much choice. Now, how may I help you today? Very good, ma'am. Now remember, fast.
Where did the hat go? There we go. What does it look like? Ew, I'm bald. Well, never mind then. Wait a minute, do I not have a hat on at all? Circle of bones, I can animate the dead with that. Arcane synergy for 2 rounds. Let's just keep that one on. Can I rock 2 of these? Apparently not. I think I've already established they can't wield any of these. For whatever reason.
Don't give me trouble now.
There are traps about.
Oh my gosh. Come on. Thank you.
Can't keep me out.
Oh my god, come on. Please. Thank you. Oh.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
How do I get through here, though? Okay, well, I don't see anything that should be able to let me in there, so I'm just going to assume I can't get in there. At least not right now.
Let's see what you're hiding.
Carlac, are you stuck?
I just want a little look.
Carlac. I guess Carlac is just stuck there, so we'll have to figure that out in a second. There we go. Nope, she's still very stuck. So, let's go over here then?
Are you sure it's not a trap? No.
The printing block has never been so hot.
Those clanking great steel watchers. Bloody hate them. No matter what the mouth says.
Yeah, let's do that first.
what is.
Alright, so now...
Interference with flaming fist property will be dealt with swiftly and harshly.
We give thanks.
I smiles as the thieves sear me to my core.
Actually, this one actually might be a little bit difficult, so let me level up first. I don't really use this, so let's do that. I haven't used this yet. So let's do... Oh, I've already got that. Let's do this. That's good. Well, yeah, that's good. What should I give him? Lightning bolt. Counter spell. Let's do counter spell. I feel like that would be the best option.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Okay, something was highlighted. What was highlighted?
Right tool will do the trick.
Something was highlighted, and I don't know what it was, but we're gonna find out. There we go. No, the button, bitch. The button.
The locked door has red text on it reading, "All are awaited, all are embraced. None shall escape."
Speak the phrase. Let's do this before we get too far, because I don't know if this is Orin's territory, but she definitely told us not to come here until we had Cortash's netherstone.
There's something engraved on this skull. Living, a torment of sorrow and strife. It's a poem. It continues, "Is a burden to great and to small. We faithful cure mortals of burdensome life." and present it to Death Father Baal. Verse by Invoker Grimlock.
Interesting. Moving on. The difficult part.
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone. A grasping hand, an offering vile. Enter now the Dread Lord's trial.
Okay. Alright, well this is about to be difficult. So hang in there, guys, because I'm not sure if I can do this on the first try.
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants. Each returns to do his bidding eternally.
Okay, Karen.
This man is known to all Baldurians, and his presence sparks dread in the pit of your stomach. Before you is Saravok Arnchev, a Baalist who almost brought Baldur's Gate to ruin a century ago. Davella was right. Not just an imitator, but Saravok himself.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal.
How are you still alive?
A long while ago, my wretched sibling brought me back. The fairest of Baal spawn soul-bound me to this husk. Worship death though I do, I refused it. I roamed the coast, gathering those who still held Baal in their black hearts. The cult survived, festering beneath the city, with me as the gate's everlasting poison. But no more, for poison is too slow a death. Now is the time for slaughter.
What is going on under
With
his
these
thing?
killings, the glory of the Baalists has
down
risen
there.
beyond what we dreamed
kinda weird.
possible during those dark days. But the worship of my lord is led by another now. My granddaughter, Arin. The youngest unholy assassin ever to follow in Baal's bloody trail. And his chosen.
What does Orin have to do with the murders in the city? Orin is your granddaughter? How does it feel to be surpassed by your own grandchild?
Baal has never had a more gifted prodigy. Arin's gift surpassed even her mother's. Her mother knew this, and she could not bear it. When Arin was but 7 years old, she tried to smother the child as an offering to our Lord. I heard the screams. I ran to help, but feared for the child's life. But the cries were not Arin's. It was her mother's blood that soaked the sheets. Arin had cut off the very hand that tried to end her, and made a plaything of it. And as she toyed with her dead mother's hand, a deep quiver rose up through her throat. The Lord of Murder speaking through the child. Lay not a finger on this child, he said, nor let any other, for this child will serve me with unholy ardor. Protect her in my name.
Did you know that your daughter was planning to kill Orin?
I knew of my daughter's ambitions, but not the lengths to which she'd go. She hungered for Baal's favor more than anyone I'd ever known. But her daughter, Arin, hungered even more. My lord made his choice. I abided by his words. But Arin is not the subject of our judgment here today. You wish to become an unholy assassin of Baal. So, approach and be judged.
I'll approach and take your head, monster. Wow, how threatening.
You have been judged.
You have been found wanting. Unworthy.
You will make a most beautiful offering to the Lord of Murder.
So let's get rid of, let's see. Oh, well that's gonna suck. Did they not take any damage? Oh shit, they have a lot of health.
Another fight. Let's go.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. I guess I will save here in case I die and have to start over.
The dance macabre.
I feel like a historian should help with this.
On my way.
He's not gonna last up here. Let's see what they can handle. Nope, that's not what I meant. Necrotic and poison, necrotic and poison, necrotic and poison, so...
Ready.
And hopefully Shadowheart can help me up here.
I will not tolerate impudence. This shall be your grave.
Oh, that was a whack.
This room will be thy resting place.
Okay, so... 5? Are you serious? Oh shit. Well...
Never a dull moment.
Who's casting Sanctuary? I believe it's this chick. Let me see what I can do. do something. You know, maybe I could.
Dollar.
Time for a cull.
Fire damage. Can I heal Karlak from here? Probably not. Let's not deal with that right now.
On I go.
The taste of blood, the tang of death. It has been
Oh my gosh.
Pick me up, quick!
Oh shit.
No choice but to keep going. Swift as my feet can carry me.
No, I got that one spell, didn't I? What's that? Oh. Let me try this again.
Time to get going.
Bitch, I can't see. Okay. Oh, and I
I'm
guess
done. Can't wait to sleep.
the daughters were not real, or whoever that was, whoever they were. What am I looking for? No, I don't want to go to the Temple of Ball yet, because she said she'd kill Azel. And then the third one...
Trap. Be cautious.
Let's just go around. I don't really feel like disarming that one right now. talk to the murder tribunal sacrifice. What do you mean?
You want how much? It was half that 10 days ago.
Supply issues.
Oh, I know exactly what's going on now. Fast travel. Let's go back to... Rivington? Yes. So this is definitely not it.
See the city up on the hill.
Nipple. I'm about to look for that detective lady again because I was supposed to collect more evidence and come back to talk to her, but I forgot about talking to her, so... But we're gonna do that in a second because I'm trying to figure out what this waypoint is.
Footprints leading right into that.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Stop fussing! One of those Gondian scrap heaps waylaid us at the gates is all.
That smell. You used the sun flash grenade?
Worked a treat. Watcher lost track of us right away. We'd have been stomped to paste without the grenade.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you, I hope. As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it!
We're here to help. Cheer up.
I heard about that. You had the Harpers all excited, but there aren't many Harpers left. These Steel Watchers, one of them is the equivalent of a red dragon. An army of them. Well, there's never been an army of dragons.
How do we stop
them? By hitting the Gondians. Hard. They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams.
Whoops. Hold on.
I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
What was the plan?
Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A rune powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbren, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking.
Barkus has a point. This sounds like mass murder.
It's liberation. The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are.
Gortash is the enemy, not the Gondians. I'll find another way.
There is no other way. But I believe in second chances. When you come crawling back here, and you will, we can talk. So, are you with me? Ready to take down the Steel Watch? Ha! The foundry...
Just give me the bomb. Thank you.
Locked. But there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
Let me just... figure out where I'm at, I guess. Sorry about that.
You two have watchful brains. What were you thinking?
Yeah, you got that right. The guild.
Oh, so she's already been taken, which is unfortunate.
Sorry.
Probably break his...
Buy a painting. Go on, treat yourself.
What do I have that I can give away? I can't give that away. I can't give that away. I guess I'll give this away. This. enough of that.
Do come again.
Yep. Next one.
Lovely painting. Looking for a lovely
Fine fruits for a fight. Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for? If you're hungry, an apple a day keeps the absolute away.
To feel her fingers grip yours in pure
Dinner with my parents, remember?
Sarah was such a bargain. We can't.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job.
Or I am streaming, so the most chopped liver I've ever livered, I guess. Don't throw things at me. I'm sure you are. Well, ooh.
Whatever you're working on, hope that fixes it for.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
He's trying to get me rich.
We've got the tool for the job.
I don't want to consider Raphael's deal.
You madman! With my parents, remember?
How else was I supposed to see the updates?
Confront Lord
No
Gorge.
screw too loose, no door too unhinged. My tools can
Fast
fix
travel.
anything.
What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian who invented the steel horse.
She has them.
Alright, well, it's been almost 2 hours. I think I'm gonna call it there. But hopefully this entire stream uploads to Twitch, unlike yesterday's, where only 15 minutes uploaded to Twitch and nobody ever told me. I'm actually hungry, so I wanted to stop streaming so I could eat. But hey, my back doesn't hurt anymore. I think I was dehydrated. Listen, I had been drinking so much water while I was working, I kind of forgot I needed to drink water while I was here. Alright, and that's the stream. So have a good one, guys, be safe, and I'll see you next time.